Hello YouTubes, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today you have a hoodie strem. We are playing our week 4 of the BBL. Right now the Halifax Hitmonchan are 0-3. We have 0 wins and 3 losses in this Ubers League. Just going to remind everybody, it's been a rough season. We have never played Ubers before. It's been really fun though. Met a lot of great Poketubers and a lot of great battlers. So we're learning a lot. Hoping to have a great match tonight. Tonight we are fighting Tapu Trevy. His link will be in the description. I gotta say, I've been watching his stuff. I hadn't known him that long, but I've been watching his stuff, and it's really cool. I love the way he edits his battle videos. Check him out. Link in the description. And my man's has a very scary team. He is rocking with the likes of Groudon, Thundurus, Suicune, and Amoonguss for 2 tanks. He's got Zapdos Galarian form. He's got Heatran. He's got Regidrago. A lot of big threats on his team. He also has Gardevoir and Cutiefly. So potential Sticky Web shenanigans, stuff like that. So I'm just going to run through the team we're bringing really quickly before we get connected with our mans, and then I'll get into the battle. So we're bringing Purple Rain, our Uber, with Ice Beam, Earth Power, Spatial Rend, and Flamethrower. He's got a lot of coverage for this team. It's a pretty good matchup. And we're going with the Expert Belt for a little more damage on super effective hits. Should be a key player. Next up, we're bringing Carco with Sacred Fire, Stomping Tantrum, Extreme Speed, and Stone Edge. Rocking the Assault Vest. This is primarily for the Heatran. Eat up some hits from that. We can eat up some hits from Thundurus. We can even live a few Scalds from Suicune. We switch into the Amoonguss really well. So anything special, really. Entei is our boy. Hoping to put in some work. Carco Narco, baby. Next up, we have Matt Lat, a new addition to the team. We picked him up on the waivers. The Articuno with Freeze Dry, Defog, Heal Bell, and Roost, rocking with the heavy-duty boots. He's our defogger for the week. Heal Bell is primarily for the Amoonguss. If he wants to spore us, we can wake something up in the back if it comes to that. Freeze Dry hits Suicune, Groudon, Regidrago, bunch of Mons. It hits Amoonguss for a little bit of damage, potential to freeze, all that sort of stuff. And then Roost just so we can heal up on these bees, you know. Next up, we have DKOL with Stealth Rock, Toxic, Stone Edge, Earthquake, making his first appearance of the season for your Halifax Hitmonchan. He's our Stealth Rocker, obviously. He's pretty decent against Heatran. He can eat a lot of things because we're pretty specially defensive. The Stone Edge really helps with the Thundurus. And Toxic, the Groudon. We can do a bunch of different things. I think Rocks are going to be good in this matchup, so we're bringing him. Say hello to DKOL. Whimsicott. We are bringing another Choice Specs. Whimsicott, iMac. Oh, he doesn't have the name. Oh, are you kidding me? Sorry about that, iMac. This is iMac in spirit with Moonblast, Grass Knot for that Groudon, and Suicune Psychic to hit the Amoonguss a little bit harder because I think that's going to be the switch in most times. And then U-turn if we don't like the matchup. We are also rocking Chlorophyll instead of Prankster on this thing. As you guys know, Groudon brings the sun, so we double our speed in the sun, so that should be fun. We outspeed pretty much anything on his team possible, Scarf or not, under the sun. Next up, we are bringing Grin again with Brave Bird, U-turn, Toxic, and Super Fang with the Infiltrator ability and heavy-duty boots. So this is for the Suicune. If it tries to set up, we go hard Crobat all the time. We can actually Toxic through a substitute. We can Super Fang for 50% health, which is great on things switching into. Could be really good on anything. So happy to have Grin this week. Is that it? That was all 6. Yeah, so we're going to hop into the battle with Tapu Trev right now. Again, check out his channel, man. He's cool. Cool guy. Cool guy. And let's hope to get a win. Love you guys very much. Peace. All right, we have connected to Trev. We have our notes up here. Good luck, have fun to our opponent. He brings the Groudon. He brings the Tornadus. And we got the timer working. Props. Thanks for your patience on that, Trev, if you're watching this. Brings the Amoonguss as well. He brings the Zapdos Galar. And he brings the Heatran. So, alright, we got 2 or 3 bulk. What do we lead here? Tornadus could be his lead. If that's the case, I think we just lead Regirock regardless. You might see it coming. If he leads the Zapdos, that's interesting. Cool. Don't want to overthink it. That's why we brought Regirock. I forgot to do my intro before this whole thing, trying to connect and everything. But we need a win. I'm probably going to mention that in my intro, but we need a win. Yeah. Dang. Alright, let's see what our boy brought. Also, I'm probably going to say this again in the intro, but check out our boy. He sends out SOS, so it is a Suicune. Okay. Probably a sub-calm mindset. I think for this we go right into Crobat. We are Infiltrator Crobats. We can Toxic this thing behind a sub. We can Super Fang it. If this is an Ice Beam, good play. Sub, yeah. Alright, we can eat an Ice Beam for sure. You could switch into Heatran here. But I think, honestly, our play is always Toxic. We can also Super Fang it. But I'm not too worried about the Calm Mind setup if it's Toxic. We are Infiltrator, which is nice. I'm not sure. Yeah, so we get through the sub there with the Toxic. You love to see it. If we take an Ice Beam, we take an Ice Beam. This is pretty much why we brought Crobat. He just Scalds. Okay. Shouldn't do too much, yeah. He gets a burn, though. Very unfortunate. I don't really want to take the recoil, because right now we don't have... I could U-turn or Super Fang. If we U-turn, what wants to come into a Scald? Not much. So I'm going to Super Fang just to get the damage off. And that way if he wants to switch out, yeah, so we get a Super Fang off on something that's full health. This Cherry Bomb. This is a Heatran. Okay, pretty good. And now, I actually think we double out into Entei here. Could go DKOL. I don't think he Earth Powers. If he does, good play. So we Toxic the Sylveon. Heatran is at half, which is very nice. I didn't want to risk the U-turn, by the way. Just in case he is Scarf Eruption or something. Scarf Entei. He Dragon Pulses. Okay, so he's expecting the Palkia. We should Mega Eat that. I want a Stomping Tantrum, but I'm expecting a switch, so I am going to Stone Edge just in case. It's the yeah, just in case it's something else. So it's John Wick. Interesting. So this should be okay damage. One of the greatest switch-ins to this. Articuno, there's actually no... Interesting, there's no... Regidrago? Kind of had a brain fart there, but yeah, there's no Regidrago, and that's pretty much why we brought Articuno. So we'll see what comes out here. It's just a U-turn. Nice play. Nice play. So I wonder what his answer to Articuno is. Probably, my guess would be the Tornadus, or the Thundurus. Sorry, I have Tornadus written down. It is Thundurus. Thunderclap, yeah. So probably a Volt Switch here. We don't want to take anything from this thing though. Mega thinking. Mega thinking. Let's go here. Like I said, it's pretty much a guaranteed Volt Switch, I think. Could be a Grass Knot expecting the Red Rock, which would be crazy. But we do eat that regardless, so... Yeah, it's a Volt Switch. That's so free against us. I didn't bring our ground type. So, okay, confirmed Life Orb on that. That's good to know. Yeah, I didn't bring Seismitoad this week. Mainly just because of Grass Knot. It isn't really a counter to that thing. It sucks versus a Moongus and Suicune, so... Let's see what his answer to Regirock is. We are pretty specially defensive Regirock, and we actually took a lot from that too. So that's something to note. Don Charon. Interesting. Here comes a ground type move. So we get the Sun. He might over-predict here, assuming I want to keep the Regirock. Which I don't really. I mean, it doesn't super help against much. And if I could Toxic this or get my rocks up, that would be really great. I think rocks actually have value. He just goes for it. Wow. Oh, wow, he missed. Sorry, man. I'm sorry about that. We do get more leftovers. That's unfort. That is unfort. Do we predict that again? He might go for it again. I think he probably knows we're switching out here. If this is a Stone Edge, mega good play or something. Going to Matlat here. Stealth Rock himself. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's see actually if he stays in on us. I could have defogged, but I kind of like the rocks up on his side for Thundurus. To be honest. Oh, he crashed. Whoa! Did not expect. Second to kill, probably. Yeah. Okay, Matlack goes down. But we can go into Purple Rain here. Or we can go into Whimsicott under the Sun. Let's go into Purple Rain. He doesn't have a ton of Ice Beam switch-ins, actually. And if it's Heatran that comes in... We need some damage off on this bad boy, so I gotta hit Ice Beam. I can't risk him keeping this thing super healthy. I'd say he does switch out. I guess the Heatran could be Scarfed too. He does withdraw. If it is Heatran... No, it's this. Okay. We'll see how much this takes actually from an Ice Beam. Shouldn't love it. It doesn't love it. It does not love it. Oh, that was a crit. Sorry, Trev. Sorry, Trevy. But again, the Ice Beam switches are limited. But I feel like a Spatial Rend takes it out. So let's go with that. That crit is huge too. You hate to see it. You hate to see crits, man. We'll see what his switch in is now. I think the only way Heatran comes in is if it's Scarfed, to be honest. So he does withdraw. He wants to keep the Amoonguss around. Makes sense. It's Cherry Bomb. It is the Heatran. He does take some rocks, and he's going to take a Spatial Rend. Probably not do much. Yeah, it doesn't do much, but that thing's getting down there. If he's carrying Dragon Pulse, he might not be carrying much else, so... first of all, Groudon, KO, Articuno. Yeah, I think it's Scarf Dragon Pulse, to be honest. So that's good. I think we Stone Edge again. We could Toxic, but I'm afraid of the Suicune coming in. Oh, Earth Power, so it's not Scarf. Okay. Does quite a bit. Hopefully we can KO with the Stone Edge if we hit it. We do hit it. And we do KO. So Regirock gets his first kill of the season. Cool. Regirock, KO, Heatran. Neato, gang. So Heatran's out of the way. I'm not sure how much it's worth keeping Regirock alive here. Don Corlon. Yeah, I mean... See, I really don't like switching into this thing at all. So let's let this bad boy go down and try to get a Toxic off. In case he tries to set up. I just press with Blades again. That move is epic. Groudon, KO, Regirock. I'm pretty fine with that, I think. It is leftovers. So we can go here and Grass Knot, but that allows in the Amoonguss and the Zapdos. Go here and Ice Beam. Go here in Super Fang or Toxic. Yeah, let's try this again. We do have to take another round of rocks, which is not great. We can Ice Beam here. Again, the switch-ins kind of get less and less. I do regret letting Articuno go down so early. For anybody who's watched my Nuzlocke playthroughs, we do not like Groudons on this channel. Not even a bit. We've got decimated in many randomizer Nuzlocke. So he does stay in. We do get the Ice Beam off. Doesn't quite KO. And we take a Precipice Blades. A big one. Do we eat it? We do. Alright. See, we're kind of forced into Ice Beaming again. I think it allows in the Suicune. But he stays in. I think Palkia gets a KO here. We do. Okay. Palkia. KO. Groudon. I don't think that crit mattered. Groudon goes down. I gotta see how much my Palkia is taken from Stealth Rocks. this thing outspeeds me, so I either go down here or I save it as a sack. Let's try Carco here. We are going to take plenty full damage from these rocks, though. And it's on forts. I hate it. You hate to see the rocks. You hate to see the rocks. Old switch. Got me on that one. Thunderclap is taking some damage, though. The end game here is obviously Whimsicott. Specs Whimsicott. SOS, huh? So the thing is, Entei does not come in on rocks again. We know that for sure. So what's better damage? Sacred Fire in the Sun, Stomping Tantrum, or Stone Edge? Probably Stone Edge if we can hit it. I would like to not miss this one here. And we miss it. Scalds gets the KO. Suicune KO. Entei. I think I've been saying Raikou, that's my bad. Oh, we didn't die? Wow, okay, so I think we'll get another Stone Edge off. Hopefully we hit this one. That's crazy that we didn't die. I can't see the health bar really. The nice hit, Entei. That's not that great damage, but still pretty good. He misses the Toxic. Wow. And the Toxic damage on him is starting to rack up. Did we live on like one? I gotta check. We literally lived on one. That is insanity. I think we just keep blasting off these Stone Edges and hope we hit. We do hit. That's good damage. And he gets the Scald. So it will be Suicune KO Entei with a crit that time on 1 damage, and then Crobat KO Suicune, I believe, with Toxic. Yep. Alright. So we have the Thundurus, Amoonguss, and Heatran left, with us having Palkia, Grin. So we can go to Grin here. We do have the heavy duty boots. We're burnt, but we are a fast U-turner. So we actually outspeed this Thundurus. The thing is, I wish I had Cross Poison now, but I think a Brave Bird is our best play. I know we're burnt, but I don't want to switch anything into this Thundurus. Wow, that did nothing. But hopefully he dies to the Life Orb. It's close, it's close. And do we die to the Volt Switch? Yeah. Okay, Thundurus KO Crobat. We do get some switch initiative here, though. It's John Wick. Is this thing scarfed? Whimsicott. We just fire off Psychics, actually. The rocks are helping us quite a bit here. This might be Scarfed. He does withdraw. Okay. So he goes a Moongus, I'm guessing. And that thing's still got some good HP. Could be because of Regenerator. But that was a good predict. The reason I brought the Spec Psychic was for this. We do get the Spit F drop. He will be able to come in on rocks now because of Regenerator, but Thunderclap comes in, dies to rocks. So Thunderous KO. Thunderous dies to rocks. Regirock? Nice, Regirock gets 2 KOs actually. Magnolia coming in on rocks again. So it might live this. It probably will, and then I think a Sludge Bomb kills us. Oh, I didn't realize that. Come on, Wims. Oh my god. IMAC, you legend. IMAC, you legend. Whimsicott, KO. Amoongus. And then John Wick here. If it Scarfs, it might beat us, to be honest. He is Scarf. Scarf Bravebird, wow. That's gonna kill. Alright, wow, he wins. So Zapdos. I wish I had priority. Zapdos Galar. KO Wims. I thought we had this one, to be honest. I really didn't think that was Scarfed. Please don't die to rocks. We don't. But we're going to die to anything that comes our way, so Ice Beam. Good bring on the Scarf. Good bring on the Scarf. Okay, so Zapdos, wow. Zapdos G, KO, Palkia. GG to Trev. Wow. You know what? I should have realized that thing was Scarf when he switched out. Maybe he was afraid of Scarf Wims, but that was a good game. Better than most of our games to date. I'm just going to send a GG to him. Unfortunately, now that makes us 0-4 in this league. Yeah. Playoff hopes obviously dwindling by the second with us. But good match to him. Trev's a great guy. Check out his channel. And for that matter, leave a like on this video and subscribe. We're really pushing for 300 right now. We're getting close. I'd appreciate every subscription. Obviously, it's the easiest way and the most freest way to support the channel. Really the only way. So with that being said, I'm gonna head out. We're learning. We're trying to get better. This is a tough league. I mentioned at the beginning we had never really played Ubers before, so it's all a learning curve. I'm happy with the last few games, or a couple of the games. I'm disappointed, obviously, in the loss. We never want to take an L, but this one was fun, so I appreciate that. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like. I love you guys very much. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.